Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Another episode of Four Quarters Sportscast. Y'all see some usual faces. One new, not new to me, new to you guys. I got my boy Kyrie in here today.
Who's
Uh,
good?
our usual AG said he might tap in. You never know, so we're gonna rock out with the crew we got today. Um, So let's start off with the most pressing news that we got in the sports world right now. Before we even get to these games, we got Devontae Adams looking to get traded from Vegas. Um, Kyrie, since you the special guest, what you think about that?
It was a long time coming. We already knew. We already knew that he wanted to get out of where he at? Raiders. Yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted to get away from there. He already said it when they did the little wide receiver stuff that he wanted to leave. So it ain't nothing new. We already knew he wanted to get out of there.
What you think, Mama?
I was shocked by it. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I thought he was all right there. I know he went there with the intention of Jimmy G being his quarterback, and that didn't work out. So
Derek Carr.
Oh, there.
He wanted to play with Carr, but he got Jimmy G.
I thought Derek Carr was already gone to New Orleans by that time.
Nah, he went out. They played one season together.
Oh.
And then,
Well, I don't think he was bothered by it being Jimmy G, was he? Bothered by Jimmy G being?
If you watched that series I told you about, he wasn't messing with Jimmy G at all. He was part of the reason why he got benched.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. So, I mean, if he didn't want Jimmy G, then, I didn't know that he had been bothered like that long. So, in that case, then I wouldn't be surprised. But see, since I didn't know, I'm looking at the Jets, the Cowboys, the Steelers, somewhere in that realm that he's probably gonna want to go. He probably want the Jets because he can get his old quarterback back, but the Steelers could use another wide receiver. Of course, the Cowboys could always use another one, even though, old boy's as good as he is. They could always use another one to get them where they need to be. So I don't know. I'm looking at those three teams where he possibly might want to go. But I didn't know he wasn't. I didn't know he was unhappy. So it was a shock to me this morning. That's why I text you. But looks like I'm the odd man out or odd woman out.
Mr. ATLAG has just checked into the building.
What's going on?
AG, go ahead and get your spiel on it about that boy, Mr. Devontae Adams.
Hey, so I mean, he wasn't happy after the first initial trade. You can't really, blame him. His targets went down. His completion percentage and catches and stuff like that went drastically down. And he actually felt like he was getting set up out there on the field. So I have to say that's kind of one of the things that will definitely make me want to leave anywhere as far as a player. But if he reunites with Aaron Rodgers, I mean, they have no excuse now not to win the whole AFC. So,
yep. And according to Sports Illustrated, the Jets are the favorite to land him, and that's followed by the Commanders, Chiefs, Steelers, and Saints. So, of course, the contract stuff plays a hand in where he ends up. Who wants to give up the most? What do the Raiders want to accept for him? Yeah, like I said, if you watched that receivers documentary, you pretty much saw the writing on the wall. He was ready to get out of there. Kind of funny to me though that he wants to play with A-Rod when he left A-Rod, and now he wants to play back with Derek Carr. I've never seen anybody want to play with Derek Carr so much in my life. But they were college teammates, and he did kind of come to Vegas to play with him, so I understand it. So yeah, it is what it is with that. I don't think it's really anything pressing more besides that. So with that being said, we can get into these week 4 games. So we can start with the Thursday night game. Giants 2015 over the Cowboys. Cowboys over the Giants. I don't think nobody really did anybody have anything different in this one. And Mama, can you give me the tallies, please?
What do you mean the tallies? I gave them to you.
Nah, because you need to tell me everybody's weekly thing so I can add them up as a total on the season. But Kyrie, what you think about that Cowboys Giants game while she doing that?
I really didn't see too much. This is a game that the Cowboys was really supposed to win. The Giants, I don't know. The Giants ain't all that to me, in my opinion. And well, their record really show it. So, but the Cowboys won the game, but it wasn't by what everybody thought the Cowboys was gonna do. The Cowboys to me are kind of trash, if you ask me. But yeah, this is really a game that the Cowboys really just supposed to win, all in total. So it wasn't no surprise to me.
Yeah, it really was just the Malik Neighbors show. He had 12 catches for 115. CeeDee Lamb did his usual. But yeah, it was a boring game. I kind of watched it a little bit. The Giants really could have won the game if they was anybody but the Giants, to be honest. Like
Yep.
you said, the Giants not really that good. Cowboys kind of mediocre in my eyes too. So, AG, did you tap in a little bit to that Thursday night or not really?
I tapped in toward the end, but I really kind of knew it was a battle of two teams that's really not good, to be honest. We all had hot, well, not we as in us, but sports world definitely had a lot of expectations on the Cowboys coming in, and they actually showed some potential, but it dwindled down really fast. You kind of questioned their moves when they let go of Tony Pollard and signed Ezekiel Elliott back. It was kind of like a desperation pick or signing. The offense isn't really as good as they should be. So, I mean, I expected what I saw on Thursday last week.
Everybody picked the Cowboys, I believe, right, Mama, on that week, Thursday night.
Yeah, everybody picked the Cowboys. It wasn't really a shock to me either that the Giants lost. Again, I'm with Kyrie. The Cowboys really. I predicted early on that the Commanders would win this division. Justin argued with me, said no, he wasn't with it. It wasn't gonna happen. Blah blah blah. And I still say they may end up with this division win. The way their quarterback.
You ain't put the Commanders first. You put them second.
Sir, I said they was gonna win the division, and you argued me down that they wasn't. We can go back and rewind and
go back to the video. We can go back to the video.
To it. We can go back to it. You argued me down that they wasn't. You was like, nah, I wouldn't say all that.
I had them third. I had them third.
Okay, well.
And I said if Jaden Daniels do what he can do, they could possibly finish second. But you didn't have them.
I still say they can win this division. The Eagles, they tend to fall off. I said that early on. Cowboys not looking good.
He was already buns. They already fell off.
Blah. So it wasn't no shock to me. But the totals so far, week 4 for me, I was 10-6. You were 10-6. Mama was 8-8, and Kiera was 10-6.
Okay, now what's the totals for the year? We'll get into that. So next game, AG.
Yo.
AG.
Yo.
You see the next game, right?
Hey, man.
Whatever.
Go ahead, kick it off, AJ. I'm gonna let you kick it off, but don't spend the whole stream.
Oh my God! Y'all barely won.
I'd rather barely win.
If the Saints would have won in this same fashion, y'all would have said, y'all got y'all ass beat by the Saints. Okay, cool. Let it be known that we won against the Saints. I don't want to hear nobody else's talk. Until y'all get y'all quarterback, I don't even.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I still come across that street on you. Still come across that street. Be quiet now.
It's all good, Auntie. I know how to run now.
Oh, okay then. Good. Yeah, you'll get me back. I'm slow. Okay.
But no, so it was actually a pretty good game, but at the same time, we could not stop the run for nothing. I think that 3-team trade needs to happen so we can get Hassan Reddick in the building, get some more pass rush. But the only thing is he'll probably end up being like Matt Judon and not be in shape right now. So I would just say we need to generate more pass rush and just be ready for Baker Mayfield tomorrow. That's just my piggyback off that game.
I do, and he's alluding to a 3-team trade that was out there right now floating around that the Raiders would trade Devontae to the Jets. The Jets would trade Hassan Reddick to the Falcons, and Falcons and Jets will get a Raiders some picks. So I don't know how true it is or not, but I guess. But yeah, it was an ugly type of game. I ain't gonna lie. It was a special teams touchdown, a defensive touchdown. We scored no touchdowns on offense. It was a young way cool type of day. But I'd much rather win ugly than lose ugly. So I mean, it is what it is. Kyrie, any thoughts on this game?
Typical Falcons, man. That's all. Typical
That's
Falcons.
what I was gonna say.
See, the Falcons it's gonna always come down to the end. Young way cool, always gonna have to bail y'all out at the end of the day. That's y'all MVP. But
You need to pay that
That's his
man.
job. That's his job. That's his job.
y'all defense kind of put y'all on your back a little bit, but at the same time, the run game, y'all really couldn't stop the Saints run game. Y'all kind of got lucky that Taysom Hill got hurt. So other than that, I mean, typical Falcons game, in my opinion.
Yeah, even Raheem Morris said that. He said the fact that Taysom Hill got hurt kind of helped us out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It always come down to the fire with y'all, bro. Always.
It's all good.
I mean, but
We
I
had high
just
blood
feel
Get
like-
pressure.
this together since you want to talk about my QB. Get
I
your
just feel
QB together.
I feel like the
You
margin
got
of
one.
error.
What's your
I feel like-
excuse? You got one that you paid money to. So what's your excuse?
I
Get
got
your
two,
QB
actually.
together.
I
Bruh,
got
didn't
two.
y'all didn't y'all just
Okay,
didn't
you
y'all
got
just lose
two.
to the Titans? Didn't y'all
You
just lose
got
to the
two.
Titans?
So
Didn't
get
y'all just
your
lose to the Titans?
offense together. Get your offense together, sir, before you talk junk to me.
What's our record?
Hey, bro, we 1-3. Don't worry about what our record is. I don't have no QB. So what are you
The
talking about? You
percentage-
got two.
the percentage.
In your own
Percentage.
words, you got two
The
QBs.
percentage
Right.
of going to the playoffs right now.
Barely
We
got.
have to.
Get
Just
your
barely.
Y'all,
offense
but
together.
listen, everybody hush. This is my show.
Yeah.
Y'all keep saying we barely 2-2. Listen, we could easily be 4-0, easily be 0-4. I'm pretty sure every other team in the league, the Bengals could say it, the Chiefs could say it, like, bro, it's the NFL. You're not blowing people out every week. It's a little margin of error in the NFL. It's a couple plays come down to where you win or lose. If we look at all these scores from this past week, Broncos 10-9, Eagles got blown out, Jags, Texans 20-24. I mean, every game is close. Bears, Rams 24-18. Every game is close. Would you rather win? Would you rather barely win or would you rather barely lose? Which one?
I would rather be 2-2 than 1-3. That's what I
Okay,
would
then.
do.
So let's move on to
Okay.
the Bengals Panthers game. Kyrie,
Alright.
go ahead and kick it off with this Bengals Panthers game. What you think about that bad boy?
I mean, the Bengals came and did what they were supposed to do. I mean, the Bengals been struggling for a little minute now, so it was about time they get them one on the board. They still got ways to go, but as far as defense and all that stuff. But I mean, the Bengals really came out and did what they were supposed to do. Go get a win against a Pee-wee squad. So,
So do we
that's
think?
all I got to
Do
say.
anybody
about the
think? Because I know
Bengals.
last week some folks were saying Andy Dalton was like resurrected the offense. I wasn't really buying into that. I thought-
Yeah. Andy Dalton always gonna come with that first game and disappear.
My mama actually picked the Panthers in that game. I don't know why, but
Don't put her out there like that, bro.
Bro, they already out there.
I'm just saying she already picked them. But
Wow.
I think Dalton. He's more solid. He's been more solid than Bryce. So I mean, maybe they'll continue to grow with him. I don't know, but I don't know. It's just a team that's up in the air right now.
Hey, Jizzle.
I mean, everybody pretty much said it. The Bengals do what they're supposed to do because the Panthers, I mean, we're not looking at them to be number one in anything right now. But at the same time, I do think as far as points-wise on the board, he might bring that aspect back to the team, scoring extra points. But as far as the team overall being better with him at the quarterback, it's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, only thing I can see them being number one in is the draft.
Yeah.
Broncos 10 over the Jets. A-Rod, it was a rainy type of day, but I mean, you didn't put up a touchdown. That Broncos defense is stingy. I think everybody got this one wrong. We all picked the Jets.
Yeah, they kept jumping off sides for some reason. Some kind of problem with the cadence, his cadence that he uses. I don't know why. it would be a problem if that's the way they've been practicing. I don't know, but they've been beefing in the media with the coach and A-Rod. I don't know.
Because Aaron Rodgers, they was getting a lot of false starts because of his cadence. Y'all know he gets a lot of free plays with that. And then Saleh says maybe we need to dial it back. A-Rod says no, hold people accountable. I've been doing that, my whole time. So what we already talked about the coach and quarterback dynamic with the Jets. Why we don't think it's gonna work out the way, kind of similar to the Eagles. So what y'all see? How y'all see that situation going with those two this year?
I say A-Rod not gonna change his style of quarterback. So I mean, they're gonna have to get with it, or it's just gonna be a mess. Period.
Kyrie, what you think? Saleh is it? I mean,
hey, they gonna have to get with the program, man. A-Rod been great for years, so they gonna have to listen, get with A-Rod, and then also Garrett Wilson they gonna have to find some type of connection because Garrett Wilson too good to only be getting 5 catches for 40 yards.
well, maybe if
that's
A-Rod
absurd.
wasn't in Egypt during minicamp, they could have some type of connection.
Well, you don't put no faith in the preseason anyway. So I mean,
I said minicamp. I didn't say preseason. I said minicamp, training camp. He had a tour of Egypt. But you lose to Bo Nix, who only threw 60 yards and 1 touchdown, bro. That's ridiculous. So I don't know. The Jets, they started off, they lost to the 49ers, then they beat up on the Patriots and the what was the other bad team they beat up on?
Who, the Broncos or the Jets?
No, the Jets just won 2 in a row, but it wasn't 2 good teams. They beat up on
the Panthers. They won against the Panthers, I think. No, that was preseason. I'm tripping.
The Titans. And they barely beat them. They beat them by a touchdown, and then they beat up on the Patriots. So I'm not buying into their hype. I'm not.
Well, we said that last time.
We said that the whole offseason. So
yeah.
Eagles 16 at Bucks. I told y'all the Bucks was gonna whip up on them Eagles, man. I told y'all.
You was the only one that picked the Eagles.
First of all, you was going back and forth about it.
Mama, I picked the Bucks, but I said I wanted to pick the Eagles, but then
you was the only one that picked the Bucks. The rest of us picked the Eagles. My bad.
The Eagles without their 2 wide receivers though, so I don't know why. Like, if y'all would have known now, I'm sure y'all probably would have.
Yeah, the injury report don't be out by the time we do our picks, so it's not easy to do. Like,
yeah, I know. AG, any thoughts on this game, on our division rivals that we'll see tomorrow night? I think AG's froze. Kyrie, any thoughts?
I mean, the Eagles gonna have to get it together. They really missing Jason Kelce right now. Like, that interior is getting destroyed right now. But other than that, Baker Mayfield played good. Well, actually, he played really good. Yeah, Baker Mayfield played good. The Bucks played good. Their defense is still good, and it's gonna be a rough game for y'all tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's gonna be rough for them.
Nah, it's gonna be rough for y'all. It seemed like y'all gonna have a tough time stopping Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
Think so?
Jason Kelce is on some Wild Wing commercial, so like Eagles just gonna have a long season.
You really see that they really need Jason.
Yeah, that man, he gone.
I feel like Jalen Hurts kind of getting a lot of flack, but in my opinion, like I said it earlier, like I think people crown him too early. Like he had that one good year when they made the Super Bowl, but it's like you gotta do it consistently. Like I'm not saying he's a terrible quarterback, but I don't know if he's that top tier they trying to make him out to be. When you get paid 200 M's, like people gonna start expecting certain things out of you. Of course, the easy excuse is his coordinator that got him to 200 M's is gone. I don't think Nick Sirianni is the head coach for them, but I mean, what are they gonna do?
The problem is him. I think he is a top tier quarterback. I just think that, like we said in the beginning, if it's problems in the locker room, the team is not gelling for some reason. I don't know what a disconnect is, but
coach.
They need a new coach.
Well,
because we seen
it ain't Jalen, it's him then. Yeah.
I mean, Jalen ain't really helped that because they record they last few games dating back to last season, even after starting 10-0, is not good. His numbers, his turnover numbers don't look good. It's not looking good at all. So I wouldn't say he's helping the fact he plays a factor. Like I said, anytime you paying a quarterback $200 million, like when you start pointing out problems, you are going to point to him first. So, they just need to get it together. I don't know what they're going to do because right now it's not looking too good for them at all. AG, any thoughts on our matchup tomorrow or the sorry Eagles that we already beat on Monday Night Football?
All right, so I mean, as far as the Eagles go, I don't know. It's not even a consistent good or a consistent bad that I can like point out, but like at the same time, the Buccaneers are a team that's like hasn't skipped a beat from last year, really, as far as like the way they play and the way the defense is. I do think that tomorrow we need to take advantage of the aggressiveness the defense may have, and we also need to get more distinctive on defense when it comes to blitzing and stuff like that. Because when you see a quarterback throwing interceptions or throwing the wayward passes and stuff like that, you want to keep that happening the whole game. You don't want to allow it to let it get you beat. So you got to come ready to play more.
Is looking like an MVP candidate right now. So he has
Right.
8 touchdowns on the year. That's just passing 2 interceptions. And he has some rushing touchdowns there as well. So, yeah, we definitely going to have to get pressure, but we're going to say that for the preview.
Yes, sir.
Jags, I told y'all I wanted to pick the Jags real bad to get their first win. I'm actually going to pick them this week. But Jags.
But they didn't get their first win, though.
But y'all like it was just going to be a blowout, though.
But they didn't win, bro.
Well, speaking of another $200 million guy, Trevor Lawrence, like, bruh. And I think that's the coach, too. Like, I think the coach said something bad about the players in the press conference. Like, he threw him under the bus. So I just think his time is wearing down there. Texans been in a little bit of a slump a little bit lately. Kyrie, I know you're a big CJ Stroud guy. What's going on there?
They gotta get something going with the run. You can't just drop back and pass the ball 45 times a game like they love to do with all those receivers they got. But CJ still completed over 50% of his passes, and he passed for 345. And Nico Collins, we already know. Hey, we got to start putting some respect on Nico Collins.
Nico Collins, the best receiver in the league this year.
Yeah. We got. It's time we start putting some respect on his name. 12 catches, 151 yards, a touchdown. I mean, you can't really.
What, Kyrie? Damn.
Yeah, but Jags, I don't know. Trevor Lawrence gonna have to step it up,
bro. It's like they got the players.
Jags got all the receivers in the world. I think when Evan Ingram come back, it'll get better because if you look at most of his passes, well, most of their games or when they're won, Evan Ingram has been in. So he's really missing Evan Ingram. They got to get the run game going too. Their run game is horrible. And then really that's about it. I can't really say much about their defense.
Nah. AG, what's going on with the Jags, man? They got Mr. Cartersville, Mr. Sunshine at quarterback. They just gave him all that loot, but 0-4 is not, cutting it.
Man, it's I don't really know. With the Jags, it's kind of like they're overrated. It's like they have the talent, but they're overrated. Like the way they play, they're just overrated. And it's like they're not making the system any simpler for Trevor or whoever is messing up the plays. But somebody got to come to some type of agreement where it's like, okay, we're going to run this because this is what we do good, and not let's make it complicated, make you think too much. I don't know how much of a processor Trevor Lawrence is, but I know he has a big arm. That's about it. Like,
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence is really
might be
struggling
play
with his wide open receivers right now. He got a lot of wide open receivers that he's been overthrowing for touchdowns and stuff lately.
I mean, that Dolphins game, we watched that. They blew a lead there. They was up 17-3, 17-0 at the half, didn't score. The Browns game, they lost by 5, was a close one. They got absolutely smacked by the Bills. I think that was a primetime game. And then that was a Monday night game. And then they just lost to the Texans by 4. So they've been in 3 out of the 4 games. But, bruh, I mean, at 0-4, is your season pretty much over with?
I mean,
first
bro, it
quarter
ain't
of
gonna
it
be easy
is.
from here.
I think like the percentage of them making the playoffs now is it's like 5%. I think that's what they had it at.
Yeah. Yeah, because one and two.
Yeah, I can say they can say goodbye to the postseason. Yeah,
Well, if you
definitely.
can say bye to the postseason, your season over with. At this point, the only thing that would salvage their season is if they would be near 500. Which you can't finish 500 perfectly now because of the extra 17th game added. But I mean, they got
What's their next 2 games?
They got the Colts next. They got the Bears after that. Patriots, Packers, Eagles, Vikings, Lions, Texans. Yeah, it ain't looking good.
Yeah, their season's over.
Well,
It's
in a
a
game,
wrap.
Kyrie, I'm sure you'll be horny to talk about. Bears 24 over the Rams. Bears pulled a 2-2 with the new quarterback. Go ahead and take that away, Mr. Bears fan.
Man, we got a lot. Well, not really. Our defense, we already know what our defense gonna do. Our defense gonna go out there, they're gonna put on the show, get turnovers, get sacks, get all that good stuff that we need them to do. Our rookie quarterback, at the end of the day, I can't really judge him right now because he is a rookie, as much as I get on the game and talk about him. But at the same time, we needed DeAndre Swift to get going, and once we got DeAndre Swift going, I knew we was gonna win that game. That game always, we always got to depend on that run game from our running backs and stuff, and getting the ball to DeAndre Swift. I mean, we brought him in to carry the load a little bit, so I'm glad we got DeAndre Swift going. That really helped us out. Our defense, of course, they're gonna get turnovers, they're gonna get fumbles and all this picks and all that. So I was happy about that. Caleb Williams, man, we got to get him some type of connection with DJ and all these other receivers because we need him to hit these wide open receivers when they open downfield. That's what he came out of college doing best, and that's what we need him to do.
Mama, we all picked the Rams, huh?
We did.
Yeah, I think we all.
Rams. Yep.
I mean, I came in high on the Bears, but like the last couple of weeks kind of threw me off. So I was like, I'm gonna pick the Rams this week before I start going back to pick the Bears. But if I would have known they was at home, if I'm ever on the fence, like I'd just go with the home team because the Rams, bro, they just got too many injuries right now. But I think, like he said, it's hard to kind of judge Caleb. We know the narrative is going to be they're going to compare Caleb and Justin Fields to each other pretty much the rest of their career. So I think people kind of look at him and look at what Justin Fields is doing, but he is a rookie. It's just going to take time. But, I mean, 2-2 isn't a bad place to be. Like I said, they won 7 games last year. So did we. So you already almost there with majority of the season to go. The Rams, I think they're just too beat up right now. So, I don't know. I don't see me picking them in the foreseeable future. AG, any thoughts about Rams, Bears? Not really a game you really think about, to be honest.
Well, my only thoughts on the game is that it's good to be 2-2 with a rookie quarterback going into the next quarter of the season. I don't know who their next 4 is against, but I could definitely say they needed the confidence of being 2-2 and seeing that their offenses can produce and stuff like that. So their next 4 should be pretty entertaining.
Any thoughts, Mother?
No. I haven't given up on the Bears, Kyrie. I'm still in there with you guys. I did pick the Rams on this game just solely on the Bears' prior performance the week prior, but I haven't given up on you guys. I still, like I said, like you said, he's a rookie and quarterback, and I still think you guys have a great squad and you got great things to come this year. I think y'all still gonna do well this year.
Next 4 are Panthers, Jags, Commanders, Cardinals. So be another 2-2 in there, possibly. I mean, they have
we got a little 2-2.
Defense can keep them in any game. It's just gonna be what do they want to do?
The last 2.
No, the Cardinals not all that. They can beat the Panthers. and the Jags, to be honest. We at the 30-minute mark, so let's try to kind of lighten around so we can get to our week 5 picks. Steelers suffered their first loss against the Colts. They messed me up with this pick as well. I picked the Steelers. So
Everybody picked the Steelers.
Me too.
Joe Flacco is the ageless wonder.
Team on my parlay.
Yeah. Didn't know that. Well, we can predict that Anthony Richardson was going to get hurt, and
If I would have known he would have got hurt, I would have picked the Colts. I actually think they play better without him in, to be honest.
Well, obviously so. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I know my mom was terribly disappointed in her Steelers.
Bro, they lost one game this season. God, dog.
Yeah, I mean, who
She gonna be
wants to
real
lose?
when them Braves are home tonight. Anyway, Vikings 31 over the Packers. Vikings 4-0. Sam Darnold he looked like an MVP right now. I don't know what's going on. Jordan Love came back and was getting roughed up. Jordan Love was getting roughed up this game.
Sam Darnold, bro, where did he come from? Like, what happened?
Jordan Love looking like Brett Favre out there.
At this point, bro, I'm just gonna say, like, I think quarterbacks are really situation and location dependent at this point. Like Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, these were guys, Geno Smith, these were guys people ready to give up on. Justin Fields to an extent. Like, you go somewhere else.
You put in a better position, your play come out.
So I guess I can't keep saying, I'm waiting for him to show the real him. It's 4 weeks into the season at this point. Apparently, this is just who they are. It's still a lot of season left to go, but I mean, from right now.
But right now, he's gonna shut a lot of people up.
Yeah, he has. They got a decision to make when McCarthy get healthy next year, in my opinion, because I don't see how you could take him out like that the whole year.
Yeah.
Commanders, Jaden Daniels, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Just go ahead and call it now. All over the Cardinals. I picked the Cardinals on this one like an idiot. Commanders.
I had the Commanders on this one.
Are the Commanders for real?
I think so.
I don't know.
Dan Quinn trying to get him a run.
I don't know. It's still something about. I mean, I know he's playing real well right now, but it's still something about having a rookie quarterback back there that always gonna scare you when you go up against other teams. Because if you got good defensive coordinators that know how to rattle these young quarterbacks, then it can always get scary for them. But right now, the Commanders are playing really good football, so I can't really say too much about them.
Browns, Ravens, Panthers, Bears, next 4 for them. So we'll see. Patriots 30-40, but this ain't even nothing to talk about. The Patriots are like the Patriots going back today what we thought they was going to be this season. 49ers are just kind of treading water until they can get their guys back, basically.
They all came back this game. That's why they put up so many points.
Okay, well, they just waiting on McCaffrey to get back, and then after that, they'll
and the Patriots will get a win in week 5 because they play the Dolphins. So next,
Raiders 20 over the Browns 16. Deshaun Watson, man, just still rolling along. Raiders, I want to switch up on my pick because Devontae and Max Crosby didn't play, and the Browns still lost. So. I still don't know what to think of either one of these teams at this point, really. I think the Browns, I pretty much feel like they buns, but the Raiders, I don't know what to think of that about them either, to be honest.
I'm on the fence with the Raiders too. And then if they lose Devontae, I don't know if I'll continue to pick them.
I mean, he ain't there anyway. It ain't like he doing nothing when he is there, so.
Yeah. You done kind
of
really
expected Deshaun to go back to Deshaun, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think he need to get a massage. Chiefs 17 over the Chargers. I mean, the Chiefs just keep finding ways to skate by. Rashee Rice got hurt this game. They thought he was believed to be out the whole season, but now they're saying he's not. So he'll be back like 6 to 8 weeks, I think. So Chargers, I don't know what to think about them either. I picked the Chiefs. I wanted to pick the Chargers.
Did you?
I picked the Chiefs, but
I think he picked.
I picked the Chiefs.
He picked the Chiefs.
I wanted to pick the Chargers because every time they play, it's always close. But I don't know, bro. The Chargers just ain't got enough oomph. I don't know where that oomph from their offense.
I ain't never had no confidence in their offense since the beginning of the season. So
they lost both of their tackles actually, and yeah, that run game is starting to go down now.
And their quarterback banged up too, so
Yeah, that ankle.
Bills all over the Ravens' ass. 35-10. Bill, wait,
You
no.
did
No,
that.
that's
That's
reverse.
mixed
Fam,
up,
it was the other way
bro.
around. It was
Ah.
the other
I was
way.
about
I
to
was about to
say.
say, hold on, wait a minute.
I
I thought I was being
What?
backwards for a
You know,
second.
mess the whole thing up.
Bro,
Man, I
the
thought
Ravens is
bro, I
all
thought I
over.
was
Ravens all
spin
over the
backwards.
Bills, man. 35-10. I mean,
that was the best game of the week to me.
Yeah, that was a good game, though.
the Lions game was the best one. Derrick Henry absolutely just did the Bills the worst way this game, bro. I mean, I still think the Bills will be all right this season, but the Ravens might have found a formula, which I don't know why they had to find it. Like, bro, give Derrick Henry the ball.
Mhm.
Yep.
They was
Yeah,
trying to
well,
give it to him out the gun too much. They just had to get underneath that center and give him a fullback.
Mhm.
We already knew what time it was.
They fullback like 300 pounds, so they got him running and Lamar running should be enough. And
What's the line?
plus the line. So I don't know. The Ravens might be on the uptick. I think they 2-2 now. Bills, I think they still all right. I think the Bills, looking at the rest of their division, I mean, they
Okay.
Titans 31 over the Dolphins. We thought Snoop Huntley was gonna come in and look a little bit better than what it was
We
looking
didn't
like.
think that. No, we didn't.
Uh,
No, we didn't. We didn't
I
have any. We didn't. Well, Dolphin fans didn't have any hope in that. No.
Who did we pick on this?
It pretty much is what it is.
I picked the Dolphins. I'm like, bro,
I
the
don't
Titans
remember,
ain't got to
bro. Who
win.
did I pick on this?
And I'm like, so the Dolphins can handle the Titans at
I think I
home.
picked the Dolphins.
At this
Not
point,
without
just
a
put
quarter-
Tyreek Hill at
no.
quarterback.
Not without a quarterback, we can't handle anybody.
Yeah, at this point, put Tyreek Hill back there.
Just
Just
put
run
Tyreek
wild.
Hill back there.
Hell, they can put AG
This is
back there
bad.
at this point. Let's go
It's
next.
AG gonna be overthrowing everybody.
You can't overthrow Tyreek.
Well, Huntley did.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I overthrew Tyrese. So, I mean,
The Dolphins got the Patriots, Colts, Cardinals, Bills next. And then we finished off with the Seahawks Lions. That was a good game. I picked the Lions.
Lions with the best unis.
Man, them uniforms was cold. I like them helmets.
Yeah.
It really wasn't no
Man.
defense played in this game. Really wasn't no defense at all being played in this game for real.
They tried to go one-on-one. Both sides tried to go one-on-one the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know why they was trying to go one-on-one with DK Metcalf. That was crazy to me.
That was wild.
The Lions playbook just made me so jealous seeing some of the plays they be running, bro. Like, they get all their weapons involved. They just look so creative. It just looks so fun.
And
Like,
then
it
they
just-
make it look easy too.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do. And it's like, man. Well, let's get into the moment everybody want to get into, the week 5 picks. We're gonna start on Thursday. We got the Bucks 3-1 coming into Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Atlanta on this one. I really don't.
I'm picking the Bucks.
I think if the Falcons, like, at some point, bro, the offense got to start. You know, I feel like they like going up a roller coaster right now, and they like real close to like finally getting over that hump to start converting a lot of trips to points. But I think this the week, you know, they can win a big game. They need to win, take control of the division. So I'm gonna say on a short week with both teams kind of banged up, I think the Falcons do have an advantage being at home. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta on that one in a close game. Kyrie.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Falcons with this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take the Falcons only because Baker Mayfield, he love to do this. He love to go with a big game. Then the next game, he wanna play like he averaged. Then next game, he wanna have a big game. So you know, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Falcons on this one with their defense and all them weapons they still got. They still got Mooney. They still got Drake, Bijan. If they find a way to just get them all the ball, they gonna do their thing.
If Kyle Pitts can get more catches than me in the game,
I forgot about Kyle Pitts. I ain't heard about his name at all.
That's a discussion for another time. We're gonna talk about him on the preview. But hey Jizzle, I already know who you rocking with.
Yeah, but I said, don't even ask me. Ask my hater to my right.
Yeah, you got Bones and Miss Duncan.
It was my hardest pick of the week, but I'm gonna go with the Bucks just because the Falcons, to me, has not seemed to get their offense together. I mean, it's week 5, and it was too close. With the Saints game, the score was too close for me. For the Bucks to have played the way they played last week, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. No hate. I mean, I usually go with y'all at home, but
You said it's week 5 as if we in week 15. Like teams still figuring stuff
I'm
out. in this
just
season.
saying. Okay. Well, figure the shit out.
Whatever. Jets 2-2 at Vikings. This game will be on at 9:30 a.m. They in London. I'm going with the
I'm
Vikings.
going to Vikings.
Oh, Kiera, who you picking for Falcons Bucks?
That was the first one.
You went the Bucks?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. we don't want y'all with us anyway.
That's fine.
Okay.
If you ain't been with us, don't stay. Don't come.
I picked
Nah,
out
for
when
real.
you
For real.
Vikings. I like the Vikings in this one.
I
like
got the
the
Vikings.
Jets.
Who got the Jets?
I take the Jets with this one. I feel like this is gonna be an upset one right here. I feel like everybody gonna be taking the Vikings. I'm gonna go with A-Rod and the Jets.
Okay. I got the Vikings.
You know, wacky things happen in them London games. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's really gonna depend on who doesn't have jet lag. Cause boy, being on the plane, forgot.
Jet lag, was that like intentional?
No, that's what they call it because you got to
Yeah.
travel over there. You know what I'm saying? But
I know AG, but they
know
playing the
what
Jets.
jet lag is, right?
Right.
it really don't matter though. It really don't matter. Like the Vikings
Who
can
you-
be the
who you
Vikings, but
picking?
That is kind of a.
give me the Jets. Give me the Jets. Give me the Jets.
Oh my god, bro.
Call me crazy. At least you call me.
Kiara, who you picking?
I picked the Vikings.
Mama, you need to tell grandma pick. Who the grandma pick for the
Right,
Bucks
you
Falcons?
didn't pick a-
Vikings. Bucks. She picked the Bucks for the Bucks Falcon game.
Make sure y'all hear that one loud and clear.
Who did she pick for the
Somebody
Bucks?
just got ruled out, JC.
Who?
What?
I think it was.
I
I
hope
think it was
it's
Troy
Mike.
Anderson.
Oh yeah, okay. I hope Mike Evans don't play. So who she pick for Jets Vikings, Mama?
Right? Right?
Vikings.
Okay, Bills Texans. Oof, that's a goodie.
Mm.
Kyrie,
That's
who
my
you
pick
got?
for most
I got
excited.
Texans. I'm gonna go with CJ Stroud over Josh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead with the Texans.
I am too.
I'm taking Buffalo in this.
I'm taking the Bills.
AJ, who you got?
I ain't lost no money with the Texans yet, so I'll go Texans.
My mama went with the Texans. You said Kiara. You said who?
Texans.
I think the Bills gonna have a point to prove this week. They finna come out angry.
Mm-hmm.
Texans been lacking. Or they've been lagging a little bit the last couple weeks.
Yeah, Bills
Browns.
are playing harder. Yeah.
Browns at Commanders. I'm going Commanders. I can't pick. I feel confident picking the Browns at all.
Definitely Commanders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Commanders, but I don't know. It ain't gonna be a straight blowout from the Commanders.
I don't know.
My mom went with the Commanders also.
I ain't
Colts.
gonna say
Jags.
nothing.
Who you got, AJ, in that Browns Commanders game?
So you know my boy Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
I'm picking the Colts. I don't care.
I'm
About
picking
that.
the Colts
I
too in
don't
this
care
game.
about
Oh wait,
that.
no, you talking about Colts at Jags?
Yeah, I don't care about that record.
I'm going
I'm
Jags in
picking
this
the
game because I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Colts can not seem to beat the Jags in Jacksonville for some reason, so I'm going Jags in this game.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
The Jags have won 8 straight games against the Colts in Jacksonville dating back to 2015. This is the longest home winning streak against a single opponent in Jaguars franchise history. I average margin of victory by 18 points in these games, so I'm going Jags.
Well, it's gonna be a
I live in Houston. Pick the Bills. They have Texas number. I did. Tree Spider. I did. Tree Spider. Thank you.
Actually, you
I'm going with the Jags.
I picked the Bills against the Texans. Mama, stop playing.
right.
Right. He said he live in Houston. He said the Bills got their number.
Oh, okay.
Who you going? You going Jags, Kyrie?
Yep, going with the Jags.
I mean, at some point they gotta win.
Yeah.
I got the Colts.
One of
My
these
mom
games
took
they're
the
gonna
Colts.
have to.
Who you going, Mama?
Colts.
Who you got, AG?
Hey, upset city. You can't go against the grain when it comes to history.
Kiera, who you got?
Bro, I said the Colts, man.
And I got the Jags. Who grandmama got now?
Colts.
Dolphins.
I mean, if y'all didn't have no quarterback, the shit wouldn't be funny. So I don't know why y'all laughing. It wouldn't be no commentary on here if we had a quarterback. So I don't know why y'all laughing, but I'm gonna pick the Patriots.
I don't know if I want to pick the Patriots. That's the sad thing about it.
Bruh, I mean, one of them got to win.
We can't go tie.
You can go try.
Who said that? Kyrie, don't make me come down there. Do not make me come down there. Because I will. Who you got, Justin?
Bro.
Justin Antonio Clayton. Who do you have? AG, I'm gonna come see you when this thing over. Watch.
I'm gonna be at practice.
No, I'll come up and check out.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo.
And
So
I keep
look,
coming to support you and everything, AG. Okay, Justin.
I ain't see you last time. It was
Mama,
Justin,
I know when y'all been playing the Patriots, y'all usually win, but is that in Miami or is that
no, we're not at home. It's in the Patriots at home.
No, I'm saying when y'all usually beat them because they met Brady.
We've never beat them in New England.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't feel confident picking them because their line is really bad. But Jalen Phillips.
Bro, did you see us? Did you see us? Like, what is the problem?
Give me New England, goddammit. Give me New England.
Keeping them. Like,
give me the Patriots.
Give me the Patriots, bro. You're right. Because the way y'all was looking, bro, it looked like Satire Braves was trying to play football, bro.
My mama went with the Patriots. Kiara, who you got?
Can we just mark it as a
make
push?
this one as a loss in general? Because I don't know.
Yes, Kiara. Somebody's gonna lose. It's probably gonna be us. Who do you?
It's gonna be a tie, 0-0.
Yeah, she picked. Everybody want the Patriots.
Yep.
No, black out the game. Just cancel it, bro. I ain't even gonna watch.
Panthers 1-3 going into Chicago. I'm going with the Bears in this one.
You know I'm going with the Bears.
I think Andy Dalton gonna have a long day. That defense.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bears on this.
This is probably the only time you gonna ever hear me pick y'all, Kyrie.
You know you're gonna pick Bears after you see this butt whooping we about to put on them.
My mom also picked the Bears.
Oh, she's not picking the Panthers this week. Ravens 2-2 at Bengals. That's gonna be a interesting game.
Neither one is solid.
I got the Ravens.
I did too.
I need to look up some history.
Oh God.
Lord.
Give me the Ravens.
My mom was the Ravens.
Bengals on the all-time series. The Ravens on. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens. They can't stop Henry.
Kiara, who you got?
The Ravens.
Cardinals at Niners. I'm gonna go for Niners here.
Niners.
My mom went the Niners.
Everybody took Niners. Now in the mid-off of the week, we got Raiders 2-2 at Broncos.
Oh Lord.
Broncos.
I'm going Broncos as well too.
Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
I'm going Raiders.
I like when there's some contrast in the picks.
All right.
Kiara took Raiders as well.
Okay.
My mom took Raiders as well.
Okay, so we got 3 Broncos.
Vegas.
All the real niggas went Broncos, and all the ladies went Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
We know who know what they talk about.
We'll see. We shall see.
Seahawks. Yeah.
Giants at Seahawks, bro. Ain't nothing.
Seahawks, bro. Seahawks.
I see an easy parlay this weekend.
I'm telling you.
That was my
We'll get 'em
easiest
on
pick.
Mama, don't spoil the segment, please.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were doing it as we went along.
Who you got? She got Seahawks. I got Seahawks. I think everybody took Seahawks. Packers 2-2 at Rams 1-3.
Packers.
I got Packers.
Yeah, give me the pack. Give me the pack. Hey, yo, wait, no, that don't sound right. Give me Green Bay. Give me Green Bay, man.
My mom took the Rams.
What?
Whoa.
And she probably gonna deny it later, but I got it wrote down. She took the Rams.
Ask her right now, and she's sure.
Just to make sure she's sure.
Mama,
Right.
your pick Packers Rams. You went with Rams, right? She said, "Yep."
All right.
All right.
All right.
Tell them.
Well, I know she went Cowboys in this one.
Who did Kiara have in the other one? Packers win. Packers. Okay.
I know she went Cowboys in this one at Steelers on Sunday Night Football.
I know she did.
He went Steelers, and so did I.
I'm going
I'm
Steelers.
going
as well.
Steelers.
You going with who, Justin?
Steelers.
No,
Micah.
Micah.
Let's close the curtain.
Micah not playing?
Nah, Micah's questionable, but they most likely saying he ain't gonna play.
I forgot he got hurt twice in the last game.
And DeMarcus Lawrence.
Oh,
Marcus
Lord.
Lawrence on IR.
Oh, yeah. I'm going Steelers then. This is going to be a
Blowy.
it's going to be easy dub. Monday Night Football. Aints at Chiefs.
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 Chiefs. That's the only time I'm gonna do that.
I hope they both get hurt. I hope everybody playing the game to get hurt.
Mama went with the Chiefs.
Jeez, yeah.
Okay, Mama, now that you had to skip the dang segments,
Sorry.
we got a new part of the show. Game of the week. Tree Spider says Packers aren't that good. Yeah, I'm not really in love with the Packers, but I damn sure ain't in love with the Rams at all right about now.
We got too many injuries.
For real.
I had let me pull up the week 5 slate for NFL. Mama, you can just start while I'm doing that. Give me your game of the week for week 5, the game you're most excited to see.
The game I'm most excited to see for week 5 will be the Bills and Texans. I just think it's going to be a physical game, and I'm excited to see both quarterbacks do what they do, but I did pick the Bills.
Okay. Kyrie, what's your game of the week?
Actually, it's gonna be the Falcons and Bucks tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of interested to see Kirk and Baker Mayfield battle it out. I know it's gonna be a close game. It's a division game. It's gonna be a good game.
AG, game of the week?
I don't know where AG at.
Okay. Not too big, gangster. Game of the week for me, I'm gonna go Kiara says she going that Ravens Bengals game. Who you got your game of the week, AG?
Game of the week is always gonna be us, but at the same time, I want to see that Chiefs and Saints game.
It's either that.
Mama, you said that Bills. Okay, so AG going with
Texans.
Falcons. Mama going Bills, Texans. Kyrie, who'd you say?
I said Falcons Bucks.
Okay. Kiara, who you got the game of the week?
The Ravens.
You like that Ravens matchup with Bengals?
Probably a good one. Yeah.
I like the Jets and the
Jets, Vikings. You can have two. It's okay. You can have two.
bro.
I'm gonna go with that Thursday night football game, Falcons Bucks. I like that primetime matchup. I think it's another opportunity to kind of beat an upper echelon team on primetime, take control of your division. But I really don't like picking us for a category. I feel like that's kind of like a given. So if I had to pick another matchup, I really got to agree with you, Mama, and go with that Buffalo in that Texas game.
Well, you only get one. So.
She got two, so I can't get two.
No, because it's other categories. So
Okay, so Raven, my boy Tree Spotter said Ravens Bengals game of the week. Bengals win by 3. I still want to pick the Bengals in that game, but I'm gonna just stick with.
well, you slick not.
Okay, now we got a category called nap time. Nap time is the game you most like. You ain't looking forward to. Like this is the game you go to sleep on.
Dolphins.
Oh, we already know what game that is.
Damn.
I will never go to sleep on my team. So for me, it's gonna be I'll
It's
say
really
Colts.
gonna be that 9:30 a.m. game while y'all playing.
I'm gonna say Colts Jags. I'm gonna go to sleep on it.
Colts Jazz, yeah, that's not a really appealing matchup. But who the Browns play? The Commanders? Okay, I might watch it because of them.
Just say it.
I mean, I don't like on God. I probably got to go Miami, New England for real. Like that's literally that's like the most tired matchup for me. What's your sleepy time game, AG?
You ain't even gotta ask me that, man. You know what it is, man. I don't even
What
want
up,
to see the
AG?
Miami game.
In the Miami game, go to sleep, Dolphins.
We already are, sir. We're knocked out, cozy, tucked in. Thank you.
Now give me y'all. What's your nap time game?
What did I say? I said the Jags game.
The Jags and Colts. Yeah, that's not a really good one either. Most iffy game. What was y'all most game y'all had trouble picking that you like? Your most iffy on your pick that you made?
I say Cowboys Steelers because it could really go either way if the Cowboys have a good game.
I say the Ravens, Bengals.
I'll probably say,
Saying that Jets Vikings game.
yeah, I have to agree with Kier on that one because the Jets could possibly try to turn it on this game and actually have a complete game, but at the same time, Minnesota is still undefeated. So
I ain't gonna lie, and I missed one for sleepy time. I definitely got to throw that Raiders Broncos game in there. I have no interest in
we
seeing
were so
that.
sleep we didn't even know about it.
Oh God, I was throwing it on the sleepy time segment. But most iffy pick for me this week, I'm gonna have to go. Unfortunately, I really want to say that Falcons Bucks game because I mean Tampa Bay playing some pretty good football, and our offense isn't really inspiring confidence in me right now.
That was
so.
your most excited game, so you can't have that for the most.
How you gonna tell me how to run my production, but okay. Colts
Pick
have flat. Dolphins have thrown the ball.
Nobody. Next, Tree Spider.
The Tree Spider is a hell of a name. Anyway, I'm gonna go with what's the most iffy? My most iffy one. I don't want to go with nobody else pick. Let me see.
You can go with somebody else's. Just make it different from your most excited game.
I feel like that most iffy one is slick that Dallas Pittsburgh game and that Washington. I'm gonna say Washington Cleveland only because Washington is playing some good football, but they still are a commander at the end of the day. So I don't want to give it. He said if he
got no faith in Cleveland at all.
The Saints could very well beat the Chiefs, and me personally, I'm a Steelers fan. Okay, I could definitely see the Chiefs losing to the Saints, but I would never like the Saints. They had me the first 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, they kind of went, reverted back to the Saints. So I don't know. What was y'all easiest pick of the week? A game you didn't have no problem picking the winner in.
Seahawks Giants.
Y'all said that at the same time.
Yep.
Is that mine? No.
Seahawks Giants. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that one too. The Giants, Seahawks playing some good ball. The Giants, I don't know, they've been hanging tough. Just for to be different from what y'all said, especially because
no Malik Neighbors this week.
He not playing.
Concussion.
I don't think he out.
Yeah, he got a concussion against Dallas.
He sure did. Oh wow. But that was Thursday night though, so he not clear yet. He was not clear as he's still in early stages of concussion protocol. Okay, well, yeah. That I'm gonna say that one that y'all two said, but I ain't gonna lie. I got faith that the Bears can handle the Panthers at home.
Can we?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The 49ers should be able to handle the Cardinals at home as well too.
Yeah,
that's the largest line of the week at 7.5. So I think that's AG. What's your easiest pick of the week?
Easiest pick of the week. Got to be whoever the Niners playing.
Cardinals.
Yeah, that game.
What's your easiest pick? The Chiefs. Yes. What was y'all hardest pick? This is the last one. The hardest game to pick for you.
That Bucks Falcons was hard for me because I really slick wanted to go with the Falcons, but again, I don't have faith in them getting the offense together. So.
Bro, what's your record picking the Falcons this year? Out of 4 games, you didn't pick us.
I have picked y'all every game, sir, except this week.
That's your fault. I ain't even picked us every game, and I'm a fan.
Well, I mean, I have, so.
Okay, so
I say Bengals and Ravens.
That was the biggest iffy one to you.
Yeah, that was the hardest one.
It's the
I mean,
same
well,
as
it-
hardest kind of, right?
I mean, Slick was for real.
Because it's a
If-
division game.
Iffy and hardest is Slick the same thing. Well, I feel like Iffy is the one you feel like I picked him, but I don't think so. Hardest was like I
Right.
picked him, but it was
Well,
hard.
Hardest, like, it was a hard
I go
decision.
The Bills and the Texans.
Hardest is the Broncos. Who the Broncos got? The Raiders. I mean, yeah, that is a hard one to pick because it's like which team is gonna show up? Which version of those two teams is gonna show up? You said which one, Kyrie, was the hardest for you?
Go Bills and Texans.
Yeah, that's I can see that one going like really either way for real. I still feel like to me, bro, that Dolphins Patriots game is hard to pick, and because like, bro, I don't care that the Dolphins don't have a quarterback right now. It's like I don't feel confident picking the Patriots at all.
Well, I do as a Dolphin fan, so I don't know what your problem is.
AJ, what was your hardest pick?
I have to agree.
Man, got a mouthful of candy. And then his mouth was moving, but your words weren't coming out, twin.
Right, what?
What's your hardest game, Kiera?
Bet.
The Jets and the what's it called? I picked.
Oh, the Jets and the Vikings? Yeah, that was a hard one to pick.
That was her iffy.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the Ravens and the Bengals. Then
Okay.
hardest one.
That was your most excited, Kira. Pick one more for the hardest pick. There's some hard ones in there.
I feel like that Broncos Raiders is a hard one for real to me, bro. I swear, because it's like
The Bills Texans is a hard one. I mean,
Dolphins kind of hard for me too. I don't know.
Yeah, the Dolphins one. It's a lot of
the Jets and Vikings was kind of hard too, because it's like that. Them London games is like a whole. You always throw it out no matter what happened. You gotta kind of throw the regular trends out because those early start games is weird. Kind of like Thursday night football. Patriots running back in fantasy has done me good. Yeah, I need a running back in fantasy right now. I love the show. Thank you, man. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be back to you every Wednesday with our picks. We're gonna have a Falcons theme show on Friday. I'm gonna mute AG because his car he don't have his seatbelt on. But yeah,
what was Kira's hardest game? Give me one, Kira.
Go back to the thing again, bro.
Huh?
These all was hard, most of them, honestly, because these ugly games.
it really is not it's not a sexy week at all for matchups, in my opinion.
Maybe the Colts. Did I pick them?
Yeah, that was your nap game. You was going to sleep on them.
You know what? I'm gonna play the Raiders game. Skip it.
Okay.
Why is there so many categories, bro? Dang, where them come from?
All right, we got you. We got your 4. All right, got you.
All right, man. Well, we have hit that hour mark. Got our week 4 recaps in, our week 5 new categories in. Definitely appreciate the you guys coming in, tapping in. Not the original 4 quarters, but we did have 4 quarters on here actually, and technically,
Hey, we make a good team too.
the extra 25 cent. Kyrie, make sure you here next Wednesday because you was bringing it, Miss Duncan.
You know it.
Every week here, keep coming on.
Kyrie, I'm gonna come see you.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure if you guys watching, tune in. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. We're gonna let AG get to practice. I guess Miss Duncan, I'm gonna come help you with them Halloween decorations. I guess.
Thank you, son.
And y'all make sure to look out. I'm probably gonna get a Falcons Bucks preview out tonight or tomorrow morning. It's kind of throwing me off with our game being on Thursday, but I'm gonna try to push that content out for y'all. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for coming, guys.
Problem.